everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. We are going to do the 101 series. This is going to kick it off, Directional Hitting 101, the big one every year. And so we're going to do a little 101 series, breaking down the basics and how you can be better at each of these tasks. Today is going to be the directional hitting one. So you guys do me a favor, as always. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for me, subscribe. We've gone into practice mode right here. All right, we're in practice mode. I've got Bumgarner pitching to me, and we are at Coors Field. Now, like I said, this is the Directional Hitting 101 video, so you all that are new to the game, we're taking some pitches right here. You all that are new to the game, welcome to the game, man. Welcome Xbox players, welcome new players in general, and PS5 next-gen players, PS4 players, all of you. It's awesome to have you on board. So we're at Coors Field right here, home of the Rockies. We're doing a little practice. If you guys notice, there's no PCI. Excuse me. There's no PCI right here in the middle of the screen. If you guys don't know what PCI is, it is plate coverage indicator. Your PCI is your plate coverage indicator. Look at that. We actually got one off the wall there. Nice little shot. All right, so it is going to be like a window that sits in the middle of your strike zone right here. And you will move it around with your left joystick to be able to hit the ball. That's with zone hitting. Zone hitting is the primary and probably typical #1 meta choice that people are going to go with in MLB The Show 21. All right? But a lot of people that are starting the game out and just getting used to it like to go with directional. So directional, there is no PCI in the middle. You're not having to move your joystick to the ball. You're not having to do that. It's more contact based. It's going to be more of a situational style based hitting. All right. So here's how directional actually works. All right. I am a 17-time World Series winner with directional, and I feel I can give you like the best kind of examples of how it actually works in the game. Not how it's supposed to work, how it actually works. All right, so the way it's supposed to work is you're supposed to aim with the left joystick, and you'll see this arrow pop up, to where you think the ball is going to be thrown in the strike zone. But I can tell you, as someone who had used it for 4 years, that that is never the case. That's not how it seems to actually work. And if you'll notice, that arrow doesn't even light up like that would be the right way that it works. The arrow lights up like that's the direction that you want to hit the ball. Like I just did there, a ground ball towards second base. All right. So what I always found useful and the most useful for it was to use it situational style. I would aim that left joystick. Let's aim like inside right here. Now I got jammed and tried to pop one up. That's what happened. But you would aim inside. You would keep trying to hit. You know, we'd wait till you maybe get a pitch to turn on and hit that way. All right, so maybe it kind of coincides both, I guess, with where the pitch is thrown, but it just never seemed to work quite like that for me. All right, so where directional can really come into play for you is more of a National League style play, like I said, situationally. And if you aim where you want to hit it and time the pitch properly, you are more likely to hit the ball that direction. So let's say we put, let's put a runner on right here. Let's put a runner on first base. Yes. All right. We've got the lefty Bumgarner pitching here to Trevor Story. Let's put this on repeat. All right. This is different types of practices that you can do. Oh, I don't think it actually saved it there. I'm sorry. Repeat play, runner first. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So we're going to send the runner in motion running. We're going to try to aim this direction and go for a hit and run to the right side. Look at that. Perfect. This is where directional can really help you out. You can aim that. We're going to repeat the play, like I said. We're going to try to keep doing it over and over again. You're going to aim that direction. I'm aiming diagonally down to the right. I am using right now the normal swing to hit with, which for PlayStation players is the X button or cross button, whatever. I'm calling it the X button. I don't care. All right. And then for Xbox players, it's going to be the A button. The A is an alpha button. All right. So you're going to hold that joystick down. We're going to try to time the pitch and be a little bit late. Look at that. Right to that side. And then you're going to send that runner from first to third. So it's perfect. You hit behind the runner. You move him from first to third. You're going to advance him an extra base. So that's a great situational style. We'll try to do it one more time here. You can also do it with the contact button if you get down to 2 strikes. That's something I'll talk about here in just a moment that I like to do. We hit it that side, but we were a little bit late on it. All right, we'll try to go that way one more time here. Got Trevor Story in the box here for us. Making poor Trevor hit ground balls against the lefty. There we go. Another one sneaking by. We're going to send the runner from first to third. See, it's a perfect deal. If you send the runner in motion, you're doing that hit and run. So there's one instance where directional hitting really benefits the player. And I find it, oh my God, it can be so effective. You can just eat a team alive with a squad like that. All right, now there's a little trick to how you pick your squad and select your squad with directional hitting as well. What I recommend is you got to get a little bit away from that more of a power or home run mentality, all right? Like I said, situational, National League style ball, kind of old school baseball, all right? You're going to have to go, when you look at the attributes of a card, all right, and let's see, can we look at, I don't think we can look at them from here in practice. I was trying to button it. You're going to look for the contact number to be one of the highest numbers on the card, all right? And then the vision number as well as the contact number. You're going to look for that attribute to be one of the higher numbers. Those are going to be the two most effective for you to be able to put bat to ball where you want it to go, all right? Vision and contact. I mean, it really makes sense when you're aiming directions, then that's what you would want. You want vision and contact. Power's going to come every once in a while. You can even hit a home run aiming down. It's going to happen, but it's going to happen less frequently with directional hitting, okay? So you got to be aware of that. So you're going to want to go with contact and vision type hitters. And I wasn't sending him in motion there. What I would recommend doing is trying to find speedy guys on the bases, man, because with directional, when you can run on the bases and turn a single into a triple just by stealing second and third possibly, you know, you're doing all right for yourself, okay? So let's see, I was aimed down on that one. We still hit it the other way. That's a nice hit. I wasn't running, so we're not going to advance the bases. But another way that directional is especially helpful situationally, and we're going to set this play up right here for you. We're going to go to runner on third, and we're going to repeat the play. All right? Here we go. Now, we're going to aim up. We got a runner on third. Obviously, there's no way out. We're going to try for the sac fly. Try to get him in. Make sure he scores. Oh, now we didn't want to pop it up in the infield. See, that can be a problem sometimes. You don't want to pop it up in the infield. So if you aim up, you can pop it up in the infield. You got to make sure you got good timing on it. You don't want to mess it up like that. I kind of recommend maybe to go to these angles here, actually. There we go. Look, that's actually going to be a 2-run bomb. So it's a good way to hit home runs, too, is to aim up like that. You can do that with some of your power guys. Some people like to do it. I'm never a fan of it. I like to play that more of the speed game with directional. You watch now. I've got Trevor Story, and we're going to keep smashing the ball. But here we go. Sac fly. That's the kind of play we're actually looking for. Trying to show you how you can get a runner in from third, be more effective at scoring runs using directional if you're playing with it situationally. That's just kind of a major thing with it here with directional. Oh, Trevor Story got a hold of another one. I wasn't even really aimed. I was just trying to hit the ball. Now, the other thing I was going to tell you about having a runner on third base and using it is sometimes because of those infield pop-ups, sometimes I want to make sure that I'm damn sure I get that runner in. So I will not try to hit fly balls. Knowing that I still might hit a fly ball, which is all good and well, I will aim down and try to put the ball on the ground just to put the ball in play here and get that runner in from third base. Now, if you got a runner on first, you don't want to have him turn 2 on you, obviously. That's not going to work. Man, Trevor Story is just smashing the ball right now. I'm trying to hit the ball on the ground, and he's driving everything in the gap and over the fence. That's all right, though. So I guess this is a good way to show you how effective directional can be. But be patient with directional. One of the major points that I can give you with it is to be patient at the plate. All right, patience at the plate is one of the number one keys that you can have with you all year long. All right, so patience at the plate. And here's another little thing that'll help you. It's a little 3-step process for timing. You can use it with zone hitting. You can use it with directional. You can use it with probably analog. I'm not an analog user, but you probably can. So it's a little 3-step process. When the pitcher releases the ball from the glove and pulls back, all right? And then when his foot plants forward on the ground, and then when he throws, we'll count it here right quick. 1, 2, 3. It's a 1, 2, 3. I kind of like to do like a click, 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 or click, click, boom. I always did in my head. I learned this from watching a video by Magunsky, who is a member of our community, who's a very good player. We'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all right. So it was a ball anyway, so we didn't want to swing at that one. So watching his videos on hitting and zone hitting in particular is where I learned it. But you can actually use it with directional. It's a good way to get your timing down with directional. Since it's so important to have timing with directional, more so than anything else, just because, you know, a lot of people think it center swings. It doesn't center swing. You can see with the bat right there didn't center swing. It doesn't actually center swing on the ball. Just because the feedback never used to show it doesn't mean that it didn't actually go to where the ball was. There's a lot of misconceptions about how it actually works. But as you'll see here, watch, we're trying to hit the ball on the ground. We're trying to get that runner in again. We'll do that click, click, boom thing. That's what I'm doing in my head as I see him pitch. As Bumgarner goes in the windup, here we go. We'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And when you time it that way, you'll start to get a rhythm down with each pitcher. You'll start to learn it with every pitcher. It's a little bit different, but you'll start to pick it up. Little things like that. We'll do it a couple more times here so you guys can kind of see and try to get the count down with me. You guys can count while you're watching the video too here with me. We're normal swinging with A or X. 1, 2, 3. I was a little late on my 3. Did you notice that? If you guys noticed, I was late on my 3, and what happened? I got jammed inside, so I was late. So let's do it again here out loud. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Look at that. If you can get this timing mechanism down and kind of watch the feet while you're playing, it's gonna be, you got to watch the pitcher's feet and his hands separating from the glove. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I mean, look at this is what you can do if you get it down. And I say give up the home run. This is day 1 of launch day here into 21. It's always been give up the home run before on directional. 1, 2, 3. Still hit very well. It might get caught. No, it's going to get over his head. It's actually a home run. All right, we'll do one more of these here real quick. We'll count it out loud. You guys can count it out loud with me if you like. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's a ground ball. All right, but the runner still scored. That's all that mattered. All right, you guys, so that's directional hitting pretty much in a nutshell. Listen, I don't recommend if you're going to be a competitive player and you want to get into the competitive scene playing directional. It is not the meta. You are not going to be able to dominate up there. Like I said, I made it to World Series 17 times before this year, and I did it kind of playing with a little bit of cheese. Button, running. You got to play a different style, like I said. You got to play situationally. But when you get up to play against those top guys on a regular basis, it's really difficult to be able to compete. I recommend learning zone, but if you're a beginner and you're just getting into the game, have fun. Have fun, enjoy the game, play with directional a little bit, see if you like it. Listen, the most important thing is try the hitting interface that works best for you. I'm going to cover zone hitting in another video. It'll be Zone Hitting 101. We'll cover pulse pitching, which is the pitching style that I use and I know best. As well, and we'll do some more of these 101 videos throughout the year. So I hope this helps you out. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I answer every comment back, so please do ask questions. You guys have been awesome, and thanks for the continued support. Happy launch day. You guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.